and my roommates are gonna go to a hockey game tonight. Right now, I'm about to go to Barnes & Noble because I'm gonna get the Heated Rivalry book. I went to get it yesterday and they were out of stock, so I put my name down, and they got them in stock today already, so I'm gonna try to go get that. We had a snowstorm here and I have not driven since it snowed, so my car is a little bit surrounded by snow, so we'll see if I can even get out of here to go to Barnes & Noble. And the hockey game's at 7, I think, so we've still got a little bit until the game, but that's what I'm doing for now. Also, my little mic thing is dead, so I recorded this already and there was no sound. But yeah, I'm just gonna let my car warm up for a little bit. Alright, I made it to Barnes & Noble. Let's go get my book. I got the book. They didn't give me a bag, so I had to do the walk of shame back to my car holding up a smut book. I kind of want Starbucks now. There was a Starbucks in the Barnes & Noble, but they don't take gift cards, and I'm not paying for Starbucks with real money, so I think I might go to Starbucks, but we got the book. I'm so excited, and there's a car pulling in front of me, so now I'm embarrassed to be talking. I made it back to the apartment. I got a matcha frappuccino. I'm finally using straws again. I got my wisdom teeth out 4.5 weeks ago, and I was just too scared to use straws for 4.5 weeks, even though you only have to not use them for 1 week, I think. But yeah, now I'm gonna start reading this book in preparation for the hockey game tonight, because I'm sure it's gonna be exactly like this. Okay, we're about to go to the hockey game. There's Lexi and Rachel up in the front. Wait, Rachel, have you been to a hockey game?
No.
Okay, it's their first hockey games. It's my third hockey game, so I guess I'm just the hockey pro. Yeah, if there's a fight, we're gonna be screaming in the audience, jumping up and down. Okay, so
In that case, we're not gonna get candy.
Yes, we need
Holy
candy.
shit!
Okay, there's no
This car was about to hit them. Like they were not slowing down.
No, we're just about someone get ran over. Anyways, there's no parking for the hockey game, and there's an insane amount of people, so we don't know if there's even tickets left. But there's a hockey game tomorrow, so we are gonna get there 90 minutes before to make sure we can get parking and a ticket. But now we're going to see, what's the movie?
Send help.
Send Help, whatever that is. We're at the Dollar Tree getting some candy, and the shelves are looking quite empty. Actually, it's probably from the freaking snowstorm, from everyone losing their minds and buying out all of the stuff.
Yeah, they're really taking Junior Mints. That's what we're going for.
I love Junior Mints.
No, I'm kidding. There's a bajillion Junior Mints. Good.
Yes, need some. A good
Oh, my regular Cocoa Bites. You bastards.
They only have
They're
regular
gone?
ones, yeah.
Oh,
No chocolate covered ones.
dang.
Unless you find that one that was stashed somewhere last time.
Everybody keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah, that was crazy.
The outcome is inescapable.
Tommy. How could I not be with him?
Stop. Okay, it's time for a movie debrief with Tommy. We saw Send Help, and it's an interesting movie. If you don't want any spoilers, you can skip to this time. All right, what are our thoughts?
It was a rough movie. You know, it was pretty good in some parts, but it really was just outrageous in others. You know, Tommy would be appalled. I just tell you, the literacy in the movie and that he showcased in his character does not apply to the movie. You know, Dylan O'Brien had a great face. You know, he was mogging it the entire time. However,
A little bit outrageous.
Little bit. It got to
The
a point.
Movie is basically this weird worker girl and the new CEO of a company have to go on some work trip, and their plane crashes, and they're stranded on an island.
And while they're playing crashes, it's the most outrageous death scenes I think I've ever seen in my entire life.
Faces getting kicked, teeth flying everywhere, getting strangled by his tie,
Literally.
hanging out of a plane.
By suspenders.
yeah, face is slapping up against the window.
You guys aren't very good movie explainers.
Then stop
You missed
eating.
some key
Then
parts.
stop eating your yogurt, and you can explain the
parts
movie.
already. We are
You-
explaining.
We're starting at the
No,
beginning.
you-
Right. We're working on it.
You missed the part where he
Oh yeah, there was
a
tuna
literal-
fish on her
a
face.
literal bitch to her.
He's always a
before
bitch.
Going on the,
That's what we were
okay,
explaining.
before going on
the trip, the business trip. The girl that was the main girl that was working there for 7 years. She was promised a promotion to vice presidency by the original owner, and then the original owner's son became the new CEO, and he was going to give it to his old frat buddy that's only been working there for 7 months. He was going to give him the vice presidency, and he was going to kick her to the curb. And then they went on the plane trip to Bangkok, and then the plane for some reason was going down, and it was just the girl and then Dylan's character, the CEO, that survived the plane crash. It was this girl, she was a religious survivor watcher.
She has
So
all of these like survivalist books and this whole thing that we got on the panorama around her dingy ass apartment, by the way.
Yeah.
Dubs.
this girl was not the best. Her character,
Had free access to water, and yet didn't look like she showered in several days. Drank
Yeah.
a whole bottle of wine and was eating tuna. I hate her too.
her character was very chopped,
Right.
to say the least. But as soon as they got on the island, she was basically keeping him alive because he grew up as with a silver spoon in his mouth, so he had no survival skills,
And he has a bummy leg.
and he had a bum leg. So, but there was just a lot of gore in this movie. Like
my God,
I was
yes.
not expecting that. Well, it was rated R.
I didn't know anything about this movie going in. I turned to Lexi right as the movie starting. I'm like, "What's this movie about?" I had no idea.
We only watched it for Dylan O'Brien.
And you
Shout
know
out to
what?
him.
It was a really good.
He did
Dylan
really good.
O'Brien movie.
They both
Yeah.
did really good. They were really good actors. Actor and
She was
actress.
great.
Yeah,
Once we-
they did really
once we
good.
got off
The plot,
the real world.
it's a psychological thriller movie, so obviously the plot is a little bit more harder to understand. But it was just crazy because at the end she fucked him.
Yeah.
Bashed his face with a golf club.
You're skipping the girlfriend.
Oh yeah, so
yeah,
Fiancé.
the fiance.
Not only did she, after she killed his fiance, he found the fiance.
yeah, fiance showed up to the island they were on to save
Crazy
her
dubs.
fiance, and the guy doesn't know that they're there or anything. The boat comes up, and this girl doesn't want to leave the island because she is like in love with the CEO, and she just wants to do all her survival nonsense on this
Yeah.
island forever. So they're walking on a cliff, and she just pushes them off the cliff.
Well, she bashed the guy's head in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
That-
Taiwanese
so
guy.
she baited them into falling off the cliff. So the girl, the fiance, went to the edge of was like walking along the cliff because there was like a path along the mountain, and the cliff below her like fell out and she fell, but like caught herself. And then the guy who drove her to the island, he was trying to help her up, and then the main character Linda, she bashed his head with a rock, and then both him and the fiance fell and died.
And then the CEO, he's, I don't know, collecting stuff in the woods. He looks out on the beach. And sees
He was
nice
hunting a
little
boar.
Fighting a
He was
boar.
hunting a
Oh, yes,
boar.
yes. The boar is
Mind you, the boar scene with Linda.
ugh,
Crazy
disgusting.
dubs.
Crazy gore.
Oh my gosh. The whole movie was just a crazy
It was
amount of
it was just a
gore.
lot of gore,
Right.
but for surviving, it kind of makes sense.
It was still pretty
For
outlandish.
surviving, well, there was a lot more blood than there needed to be, realistically.
If you don't like gore, do not watch this movie because
No,
I
literally.
had my eyes closed for a lot of the movie.
Yeah. But he figures out that his fiance died, and he obviously clocks
goes crazy.
that Linda like had something to do with her death, and so he tried Linda, and there was just this whole fight scene in the woods.
Yeah, I did not watch that.
Very
Oh my
gory.
gosh.
Her
Her arms were cut off. Her legs were cut off. Her ears were cut off. Her tongue was cut off. Her nose was cut off. Her eyeballs were plucked out. Her eyebrows were then waxed.
She swallowed a diamond diamond ring.
She swallowed his fiance's diamond ring. That's never getting out of her system, by the way. And he runs away from her.
Craziest plot twist ever. Finds a house, a bougie mansion on this island.
On the other side of the island, where
Mind you,
she
told
lied
him
to
not
him.
go, though.
She
Yeah.
lied to him that there was thorns and bushes over there, and like just don't go over there.
Oh, yeah. He also tried to
He tried poisoning her and running away on a raft, which
a
lasted
terrible
2
raft
seconds.
that's like 5 sticks. He thought he was gonna make it across the ocean in that.
He breaks one wave. He goes, yeah,
Yeah.
He's like, I'm getting out of here. The second wave comes. Yeah, and
Crash.
so does his reckoning. Yeah.
And then, right after that, was so disgusting.
Oh my god.
I did not.
Right
watch
after that, she
that.
paralyzes him temporarily with an octopus and pretends to cut off his balls. Anyways, going back to the house.
Right.
He finds the house and he breaks in. Well, not really, because the door just slid open. But he goes in and then all the knives are gone because Linda actually found the house
Yeah.
like earlier on in the movie.
To be fair, that's what you get for not exploring now. Like
Yeah.
he was walking for a good long while. And where did he think to go? Never explored.
Yeah.
If you got
But-
to explore, you would know. There was
Yeah.
Huge freaking bougie ass mansion.
But then there's another fight scene in the mansion. She has like a shotgun or whatever, and she's like holding it up to him, and he's obviously trying to save his skin. And he's like, "You know what, Linda? You're right. Like, we'll just stay here, just the two of us. Like, I love you so much." And Linda is buying this for some reason.
Yeah.
She's like, "I love you too." And then he tries stabbing her with a horn from a bull statue, and she like drops a gun or something, and then he grabs it, and then he tries shooting her, but there was no bullets in the gun, and then she whacks him with a golf club. But you don't get to see that. You don't get to see that. Like, it literally, it's you see her swinging, and then like it cuts to her like hitting a golf ball
Yeah.
instead, and you find out that she's like a millionaire golf player.
Yeah. And then the last scene is her driving in her car on a highway with her pet bird in a cage in the seat, and the bird's just chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In a convertible.
The bird is chilling.
This bird is defying physics.
Yeah.
He's
The birds would be pinned.
it was
Yeah.
whiplash, just because like how did she get to this point? She did look a
Yeah,
lot
she had
better.
a crazy glow up.
During the movie, we find out that she had a severely abusive husband for 10 years, and she thought about leaving him every night for years. He was an alcoholic, and one night he was like really drunk or something, and then there was like he probably like fucked her up, and then she usually like hid his keys so he wouldn't go driving and like while he was drunk, and so she took the keys out of her purse and put them on the table, and she poured him like one last drink, and then he went driving, and then he got in a car accident, and then he died. Yeah.
If you had shown all the scenes before the plane and then the scenes after she gets back, I'd be like, yes, okay, queen, but Lord,
Everything that happened in between, crazy.
I
So it's a lot to unpack. I'm waiting for
3.6.
Nah, I thought it was a better movie than that. I thought I would give it what? I thought it was good. I was gonna say like an 8 or a 7.5. I thought it was good. I like psychological
I hate
thrillers.
psychological movies.
I like them. They could have toned down the gore for sure,
And you get sometimes a little distracted by the amount of CGI going on.
Yeah. but it's just crazy, like how crazy people get when they're put in a situation like that, like
Yeah.
just stranded on an island. It reminded me of Lord of the Flies, and that's also a really good book/movie. So I would give it like an 8. I thought it was really good, and the characters, the actors were really good too. Love Dylan. Love Rachel. Yeah, McAdams, who got her Hollywood star from that movie. So
So exciting.
props to her.
Oh,
Or what?
and she like freaks out after killing him, and there's this really creepy scene where the fiance is crawling out of the
Oh my
water
God.
like some contortionist in a horror movie, and she has like this
She was
creepy face,
moving like a
It
zombie.
was crazy. It
Yeah,
was like a horror movie for
it was
2
crazy.
minutes.
Yeah, there was some pretty good jump scares in there, surprisingly.
My heart was racing like that whole movie. I was stressing that.
I was just like my mouth was just open the entire time, like yeah.
yeah. I was either like this or like this.
Yeah, during all the fight scenes and the gory scenes, I was like, would watch it again probably.
I mean, the movie's like well done. I'm not saying it's like a shitty movie, but it's not the thing I want to watch.
yeah.
It's just
Okay, out of 10.
a 3.6.
You're standing by that.
Rachel,
Okay.
what would you give it?
Like a 6.2.
Yeah.
I liked it. It was. I would rewatch it.
Points.
I wouldn't turn it off. If it was on the TV.
Points for Dylan.
Major points for Dylan. He looked mighty fine
looked really
most of the
good.
movie. And also points for it being close to Thailand. Gorgeous outdoor
Yeah.
area.
love
Loved it.
visit that.
Right. Put it on the list again.
That's
Deducted a point for the weird scene where she's watching him like clean himself off.
And he's butt naked.
And he's butt naked.
Which
And-
he wasn't even in the water.
Right.
He's just standing on the beach.
She was 10
Butt
feet from the
naked.
water, like rubbing his arms with nothing.
Literally.
So
And another fun fact, I loved them making little water bottles.
Oh,
Her
yeah.
little Awala in the freaking nature reserve, dude. Just make a cup. You didn't have to. She made a straw and everying. Did
It
you
was
see
pretty
that?
neat,
She's
yeah.
carrying it around like it was a safety water bottle.
That'd be
Emotional
me.
support.
Gotta get my emotional support water bottle.
I'm gonna carve a water bottle. No. Yeah,
I like
I would watch it again. I wouldn't turn it off.
I just want to know how do you think of a movie like that? Where does this come from?
Somebody saw a public relations poor soul. What was she? She wasn't
We
public
can't even remember.
relations.
She was
Something
Strategy and planning.
Yeah.
Yep. Somebody saw some poor soul overworked in the strategy and planning department and thought, I bet you watched.
What if she was
Survivor."
crazy?
Yeah. What if she was crazy? Or she came into work on Monday and was like, oh my god, the new Survivor episode. And they were like, yeah.
Yeah.
Can't
So
believe this
yeah,
girl
go
shows up
see it
and
in
like,
theaters.
You have to get Tommy to rate it out of 10. Hold up.
Tommy, what's your rating on Send Help?
Out of 10. That's a great choice, Tommy.
Okay, it is now the next day, and we're gonna try and go to the hockey game again. Hopefully, we can get tickets and parking. It's 4:30, and the game starts at 6.
Yeah, we're gonna
So-
get there like an hour and a half early. So
Yeah, if they don't have tickets, then we really did all we could.
yeah,
So,
we'll see.
see you there.
Alright guys, we got tickets and we have to wait until 5:30 to go in. we just got done with the hockey game and we won.
Yes.
Yeah, 5-2,
5-2.
Bears.
Yes.
We cooked.
It's so cold outside. It is freezing.
It feels
We're
like it's -5. It was so cold in there, and then it's freezing out here
Yeah,
too.
it's
so.
way colder outside. But
But
there
now we know
was
for next time.
2 fights and I couldn't see either of them. Here's the hockey rink. We were here. The fights were here.
And everyone kept standing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blocking
Hey,
our
I
view.
want to see the fight too.
Brr.
So.
My breath is fogging in the car, guys.
Well, look at the window.
Alright, how would you guys rate your first hockey game?
11 out of 10.
Yes.
I agree. That was really good.
I
That was
want
fun.
to actually go to every single one this season.
We should.
We should. And I think that should be our Friday or Saturday activity.
Yes, but we need to like bundle it more.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I need to actually maybe wear fuzzy pants under this.
Yeah,
And-
3
yeah, and
pants.
blankets.
Oh
And
my
a
God.
blanket and a heated coat and gloves and hats.
So basically, we're new hockey fans. This was a success.
They've converted us.
Yeah, I do like hockey. Hockey is a very attractive sport, I must
Oh.
say.
Oh no, it's the truth though. And there were
It
a
is.
couple times where I was like, "Hey, let him up! Let him up! Let him up!" As they piled like 4 or 5 people into one little like
Yeah.
digging at the wall scenario.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, let the first guy up! Like, he stumbled into the wall and they just all piled on. I was like, God, let him be! Let him up!